interrupting in case you didn't notice.
I just corrected you.
Okay.
It's
Let
the
her
same
finish.
thing.
I was
Same
helping you.
difference.
Let her finish.
Helping me, okay? I mean, look, Jeff, housing requires collaboration.
Jeff, a primitive consumer. Miguna just called Jeff a primitive consumer. Did you just call me primitive?
Yeah, like the rest of the so-called leaders who are saying it cannot be done. What I'm hearing, Jeff, is not a vision. You see, a leader...
Are you the only one with a vision?
No, I'm not the only one, but I'm one of them. And in Nairobi here, I'm the only one. All these putative people running around are just telling us roadblocks, how it is difficult, how it cannot be done. Then when they come to education, they say, we'll do it, and they know there is no mandate. So the thing is, you have people...
Is there a mandate for you to build houses?
Can I just finish? You have people, Jeff, unfortunately, with no dream. A leader without a vision and without a dream. Just like the governor came here, the outgoing one, and said he was a missionary. He does not realize we need a vision, not missionaries. But then the problem is that...
I think he said he was a mercenary.
Maybe he was. But he's a thief too. So the problem is that if you can't see, you can't have a dream, you can't have a vision, you can't borrow appropriately ideas and technology from other places, you will never develop. So the fact that it has not been done, let me say this, please. The fact that it has not been done for 55 years is not because it is difficult. It's not because it cannot be done. It's because we've had bad leaders.
But you cannot cut and paste ideas and policies from other places. It may not work here,
Okay,
Miguna.
let me tell you. You cannot tell me right now that if you want to build a plane, you will start originally without recognition that planes are already built and they are flying. That would be stupid.
What's your point?
Exactly.
My point is this. If you are going to, please, if you are going to solve problems and societies, there are societies that have solved that problem, it is important to study how those societies have done it.
Okay, end of topic.
Yeah.
Now
if
one
you
more.
don't
Wait,
do
wait.
that, then you're a fool.
Let's move to garbage.
Yes. When we were here the last time, and in my manifesto, it's very clear what I'm proposing. I'm proposing a solid waste management system. That's what I propose. And let me tell you what the mantra, this is scientific mantra in the world now, because I believe in international best standards for everything. So this one is reduce, reuse, recycle. That's what I'm going to encourage. Reduce, which means that if you're consuming, you reduce the use of certain products.
Okay.
You reuse some things that you can reuse. You recycle what needs to be recycled. But it has to be an integrated system, meaning that it's not just a question of collecting garbage and taking to a dump site. That is a primitive way of doing things. You will have to have a way of having garbage differentiated, meaning metals or plastic before they are completely banned and taken out of use, which I intend to do, and then the biodegradables. Everything will be taken to its stream for recycling and for reuse into society.
What would you do with Dandora?
And Dandora will be closed eventually. It has to be phased out. Dump sites are not within the integrated solid waste management system. So you have to bring Kenya to a stage where Kenya is doing things as it is done internationally, so that the environment is preserved, the people live in a clean environment, and these things can be used, the garbage that is now actually doing nothing can be used for power production, can be used for manure production, can be used for many other things. The water that is being lost, that just runs into, I guess, to the ground, will have to be captured through storm sewers and sewage systems and will be recycled.
Okay, stop there.
So I'm proposing a modern, integrated, solid waste management system.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
In order to get to City Hall,
yes,
you're going to need a ton of cash. The kind of money that Kidero probably has. None of you have that kind of money. How do you expect to get to City Hall without any money, Miguna?
Okay, let me tell you this.
Real
First
quick,
of all,
real quick.
no, you can't say real quick like that because I have to speak. First of all, you can't say no money because you didn't bring me here. All right? And you don't fly me to Canada to practice
You
law.
have no money compared to Kidero.
Of course, so you compare. Mandela had no money compared to the apartheid
You are
system.
no Mandela.
No, I could be a Mandela.
You're not.
He was born like me. Okay?
Did you spend 27 years in jail?
No, but so only those who spent 27 years in jail can be similar to Mandela. Don't argue with me, you're a moderator. Let me make my point. You are not standing for governor and you're not debating with me.
Miguna.
Let me present.
Go on.
Let me present my vision. All right? Obama did not have money and he defeated Hillary Clinton and others. He defeated the Republican money machine. He defeated the entire...
You see, there you go again. This is not America,
No,
my
listen,
friends.
please. Listen. When Jomo Kenyatta stood for president here, Jomo Kenyatta did not have the same home I have up to now. Jomo Kenyatta was completely unemployed and had spent time in jail, came from Britain without a penny. Jomo Kenyatta was being fed by Oginga Odinga. That's the truth. All right? He became the president of Kenya. How did he become? Did money make him president? In 2002.
50 years ago.
No, so what? In 2002, okay, Kibaki became president and Moi had more money than Kibaki. Money does not win anybody an election. In the American election that just ended, Trump did not raise as much money as Hillary, regardless of his private funds. In America, you cannot use private funds to run for the presidency. You must raise funds. So bottom line, money wins you no election.
And you think you can win this without money?
I'm going to win this without the kind of money Kidero has. His money is stolen. The press must start saying that. The press cannot vanish Kidero's theft or Sonko's drug dealing or all these cartels who have stolen public funds and are now using it to acquire power so that they can perpetuate the culture of impunity in Kenya. I am saying no, and there are millions of Kenyans saying no with me. And whether you stand here because you work for the cartel media house, telling me these things because the cartels want you to tell me, I'm going to tell you...
What makes you think they would want to tell me? I'm asking you a question,
I'm going to tell you...
I'm asking you a question.
My friend, my brother, Jeff...
Just because you don't like the question, now you're calling me a cartel?
A cartel surrogate. And let me tell you this. I tell you to your face. I tell you to your face, Jeff, I'm going to win. I'm going to win with the multitude of youths. I'm going to win with the multitude of women. I'm going to win with the multitude of the unemployed youth. I'm going to win with Kenyans who cannot afford proper health care because the cartels have stolen everything. I'm going to win with the unemployed, and I will win, and I will invite you to the inauguration.
And you're very sensitive, gentlemen. People ask you tough questions.
Yes, I'm very sensitive.
Keep quiet.
And I crush the cartels when they need to be crushed.
Passaris, where are you getting your money? Folks, we're about to end this show. We've overrun this show, but we're about to end. And I'm going to borrow a leaf from someone who was in one of the debates between Trump and Clinton. And that person got up and asked, say something nice about the other person. Miguna, I'm going to start with you. Say something nice about Passaris, something positive. Go on. You got 30 seconds.
Something nice or something positive. There are two different things.
Whichever. As long as you don't abuse her.
Well, you call her Supu. I don't abuse her. You call her Supu. So that could be nice. Depending on who's saying it.
Esther, say something nice about him.
Miguna, I think he has really mastered the art of deception, and he is very good at it.
Is that nice?
And he is, yeah, the art of deception. That's all that he has mastered. Yeah. And, you know, it's a quality that he has, and he embraces. And, you know, I don't see it taking him very far, but it's a quality that he has kind of enhanced in himself.
Folks, gonna have to leave it at that.
That was supposed to be positive. No closing arguments?
Well, let's read Jimelo's tweet over there. Willie, look at Jimelo. He says, Atiwewe pia ni cartel. In Kenya, we are finished. Miguna is the real deal. Hey, yawa.
They are all coming for you, Jeff.
Who's they?
You either join us or we are sweeping you, but I'm going to drain this swamp I'm draining.
Which swamp?
This swamp where you are swimming.
You're Trump, aren't you?
Trump is my student.
You're Trump without the money.
Trump is my student who became a thief.
Oh, he's also cartel.
He's a cartel.
Okay, listen. What a joke. Tomorrow night, you mentioned Tom Boyer earlier on and his airlift, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow night, right here, we're going to have a Kidero on the bench.
A Kidero.
Dr. Susan Mboya Kidero.
Let Kidero come here himself.
Listen to me, Miguna. Relax. Dr. Susan Mboya Kidero with her Zawadi Foundation and the girls that she's helped go to America to be the best of the best of the best. That's tomorrow night. A lot of them will inspire you, especially young ladies out there. They've done an incredible job with the Zawadi Foundation. I tell you, they've been to the best colleges and they're coming out tops. That's tomorrow night, right here.
Fantastic.
On Inspiration Thursday. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Will you at least please shake hands before we go? Just shake hands, please.
No.
This is Hillary Trump.
Yes, Passaris.
No.
I'll shake your hand.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miguna.
Yes.
Thank you, Esther.
Thank you.
Keep tweeting at Miguna Miguna, at Esther Passaris.